What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to Strangers Minds. I'm Fernando, and today we're going to check out Mind Junkie 20 Scariest Ghost Videos of All Time V5. You guys can see right over here. It is an hour and 5 minutes long. So what I think it's going to happen is that we're going to take this one video, split it into two as part one, part two. We do 10 videos in each video. And let's see what V5 of 20th Scariest Ghost Videos has in store for us. Let's go.
The uploader, who goes by the username Miss Laura B, was apparently in the middle of fixing up an old house in Toronto, Canada. The old house had been empty for a long time, and as Laura was renovating it, her neighbours warned her that it's haunted. According to the locals, the ghost of a young girl had been seen wandering around the property. But Laura doesn't let these scary stories put her off, and one night she enters the old house, hoping to record the work that still needs to be completed before she can move in. The house doesn't have any power, so she decides to film everything on a night vision camera, and what she captured on camera made her blood turn cold.
So we are September 18th, 2006. We are officially 18 days behind schedule. These guys have been working for 6 months and I have no idea what they've been doing. Our renovation is not gone to any schedule. I mean, they're still drywall these guys haven't hung. I don't know what the hell they've been doing. Oh, there's even more damage. Like now things are peeling off the walls. Everything up here, I mean, it's just disgusting. I don't know what's going on. Look at, there's holes in the walls up here. It's just, oh jeez.
The ghostly figure of what looks like a girl can be seen at the top of the stairs before it slips away out of sight. Laura is taken completely by surprise and immediately flees from the house in terror. It can be hard to see at first, but when we slow the footage down, the figure does something extremely creepy. It appears to wave at Laura before it disappears out of view. Viewers think that this is the ghost that Laura's new neighbours warned her about. Some even speculate that the ghost was waving to Laura to follow her. But what's your verdict? Is this a ghost? Let me know.
Okay. Well, we're going to start off by saying, if you are recording the house for some reason you want to, show, I don't know. I didn't really get the purpose as to why she is recording in, recording the house. But fine. Let's say there is a right reason for her wanting to record the process, right? She's complaining that the house has been renovated for 6 months and nothing's going on. Okay, fine. But I don't know about you guys, but I wasn't able to see nothing. Like, what are you expecting to record? Fine, that is night vision, but zoom out, girl, zoom out so you can have so the camera, for one, the camera could capture more than just like a close up of a wall. And anything that comes across or even moves is going to blur. Exactly what we saw happens if you are zoomed in and you're moving around. That's exactly what's going to happen. So, but if you back it up, so you could get, I don't know, if you're trying to get proof or if you're trying to, remember, have some, I don't know. There's no reason for you to want to record so up close. But let's just say, okay, sorry. That was weird. It's so weird and unhuman characteristic that I think is fake. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm just gonna leave it like that.
Every night at 3 a.m, social media user Capricorn Warrior startles awake. She looks around, heart racing, but she never finds anything that can explain her suddenly waking up. She gets out of bed and looks around the house, but again, she finds nothing. However, one night, Capricorn Warrior has an idea. A few years ago, she installed security cameras around her home, so she checks the footage to see if she can see anything. What she sees in the footage chills her to her core.
Can someone tell me what this is? This is my security camera, okay? Now, you can see me over here in the white nightgown, facing the window. What is that keeps being seen in my security camera? Does anyone know what that looks like or what that could be? That keeps showing up behind me in my security camera. This is about the third time it has shown up.
That is the devil. There's nothing else to say. You guys, tall, right? Horns. I'm pretty sure if it wasn't all blurry again, it's like people don't know how to use cameras. And this is the wings. Wow, dude. Wow. Let's just finish the video.
I've checked the security cameras over and over again, and it only shows up behind me. It is not showing up behind anyone else. And of course you can see it's my security camera because I've got right here is the line of the camera. And this is the full size of the photo. Now, this is me over here in the white gown facing the window again. What is that shadow that keeps coming up behind me? My security camera is catching it every time.
What looks like a tall, dark figure can be seen behind Capricorn Warrior. So far, she says she has caught it on the security camera 3 or 4 times, but she has no idea what it could be. However, TikTok viewers have several ideas. Some say it's a protecting angel, whereas others suggest it's a demon. So, what do you think? Is this an angel or a demon? Or something else? Use the comments to share your thoughts.
Neither. That's what I think it was. I don't think it was an angel. I don't think it was a demon. I think it was an edit. I gotta give it. The tone, the tone in her voice seemed authentic. But if it's a security camera, where's the footage? I want to see the footage. Not a picture that could be easily photoshopped. I want to see the footage. Now, did she have a channel or something or some sort of social media? Because if she did, then, you know, it could very well be that she orchestrated this whole entire thing just to get clout. But fake it is.
This next series of clips was shared to social media by Rabioso, who claims to have caught a ghost on camera. Rabioso is walking home from work one night when he spots something near his house that doesn't look right. Freaked out, he starts recording and goes to investigate.
Estoy llegando a mi casa. ¿Y ven el árbol? ¿Ven allá? ¿Lo ven? Acá. Ahí en el medio. Hay como una figura oscura. Me llamó muchísimo la atención de la cuadra anterior que lo veía. A ver, vamos acá. Mi casa está acá a la vuelta. ¿Eh? No hay nada. No sé.
Rabioso says he can see a dark figure by one of the trees near his house, a figure that appears to be phasing in and out of view. However, when he checks around the tree, there's nothing there, just empty space, as if whatever Rabioso saw has vanished into thin air. The very next night, Rabioso is relaxing at home when he's suddenly disturbed by some unsettling noises coming from outside. At first, he tries to ignore them, hoping they'll stop, but they just keep going. Eventually, Rabioso decides to take a look, and what happens next sends him running back inside in terror.
Estoy sintiendo hace un rato ruido acá atrás. No sé qué mierda es. Oh, esto es re oscuro ahora. Hey, hola. Hey. Concha de tu madre. ¿Qué carajo es eso? Ah, una sombra ahí. Uf, veo cosas por todos lados. Este es un cuarto, la casa de acá atrás es como un cuarto que guardamos cosas, pero estoy sintiendo como un golpeteo. Bueno, no nada. Ey, puta madre. Todo el tiempo ruido. No.
Mysterious voices can be heard, as if people we can't see are standing right next to Rabioso. Creeped out, he runs back inside. In this next clip, Rabioso hears sounds coming from his daughter's room, but she's not at home. He quickly goes inside to see what's going on, and then things take an even creepier turn.
¿Se escucha el ruido? Acá está la habitación de mi hija.
I had to, man. So I say this in basically in all of my videos. We could see a real good clip of paranormal caught on tape. But as soon as I get a red flag of something on a second, third, a fourth video clip, it just, that alone is a red flag, because a paranormal caught on tape is usually, a real paranormal caught on tape is usually somebody that is either trying to capture something so they could get help, or to get some answers, or to prove that they're not going crazy. And, it just so happens that they want to, put it out on social media, but it's usually just a clip, right? So a person that re-uploads a bunch of clips of paranormal caught on tape is a red flag for me. Even if it's real paranormal caught on tape, just because, what is the purpose, right? Like, if you aren't a paranormal investigator, let's say you are a paranormal victim, then what is the purpose of you uploading all of these videos and not even try and get some sort of answers or help? I might be overshooting this one, but that was some very bad edit with the first video. The second video, it looks like we're looking through the same door that he is saying that it's her daughter's bedroom. Looks like the abandoned stuff that we was just seeing. And I don't know. This is rubbing me the wrong way. We're gonna see a hand or something.
Hey. Uy, se siente re fría esta habitación. ¿Qué carajo? El ruido viene de acá adentro, me parece. Concha de tu madre, la concha de tu madre.
Now he's doing all of this.
Otra vez, ¿ves? Ruido acá adentro.
As soon as Rabioso steps inside his daughter's bedroom, a bone-chilling wave of cold washes over him. Then, a series of creepy noises can be heard, including heavy breathing and crying. A ball is even thrown off the bed, narrowly missing Rabioso, who quickly darts out of its way. Towards the end of the clip, it seems as if the noises are coming from inside the wardrobe. But when Rabioso opens it up, he finds only his daughter's toys. And one of them starts playing a haunting tune, mysteriously all on its own.
Oh my god. Oh, finish it.
Soon, he begins to hear the sound of heavy rain outside, which adds to the creepy atmosphere, and noises begin to echo down the hall from other rooms in the house. Rabioso keeps recording and goes to check it out.
That is like, what, the 5th video? Jesus Christ, the 4th, 5th video? This is exactly what I'm talking about. This guy, that he's creating all of this content. Notice that inside the closet, the hanger was moving. If he would have shown us and investigated, not everybody's an investigator, but he opened the one door that which he most likely knows that it's a bunch of shelves, but he didn't go and open the other side, which is, where somebody could actually stand inside in. The hanger was moving, my guy. And I'm sorry, Mind Junkie, but you are one of my top 5 content creators of paranormal caught on tape, and that was wild what you said about that ball. Thankfully, he was able to get out of the way because the ball the ball rolling off, he dodged the bullet. Oh my god. Okay. That's a weird door. He's gonna open the same door. Open the other side.
The strange noises follow him around the house, eventually leading him back to his daughter's bedroom. But once again, all he finds is one of his daughter's toys in the wardrobe. Then suddenly, a terrifying gasp startles him, and the footage ends there. For a few nights after this, the activity seems to calm down, but then things get a whole lot worse. After getting home from work late one night, Rabioso hears noises coming from his daughter's bedroom again. What he captures on camera has left viewers terrified.
Yo había apagado la luz ahí. Oh, esto me da muchísimo miedo.
The door handle begins to rattle violently before it is suddenly yanked open, but there's no one on the other side. It scares him so badly, he decides to leave the house in the middle of the night to stay with a friend. But just as he gets outside, this happens.
Yo no sé si...
Video 7.
Oh, esa es Sansa, pero... Esa mi perra tiene un cono, pero... Se escucha algo raro,
Something manifests itself out of the darkness, something that resembles a face. Rabioso believes that this is what he saw behind the tree and that it followed him home. He says it's haunting him and has no idea how to get rid of it. So, what would you do in Rabioso's situation? Let me
Ooh, did I get it? No? Yes? Still a little bit more back.
rid of it. So, what would you do in Rabioso's
No, a little bit more.
situation?
Yeah. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of that clip of oh man, jeez. Wizard of Oz. Ain't this like one of the witches? Or meh, maybe not. I mean, guys, remember, even in Wizard of Oz, they had color, right? But there is a Photoshop video editing tool that you could take away the color and just make it gray, black and white, whatever you want to see it. But doesn't this lady remind you of the Wicked Witch from the West or something like this? That one scene where she's just turning around and you see like all of the, you see her face and everything. I mean, I gotta say the nose does not match, but this is some very bad editing nonetheless.
Let me know.
Finally, I'm not even gonna say nothing. Let's keep it moving.
In paranormal folklore, a mimic is a malicious spirit that imitates a person, often someone we love or trust, in order to trick us. Many people claim to have heard the voices of family members, especially when they are alone in their house. The primary goal for a mimic is to instill fear and unease so they can feed off our energy. Social media user Emily Dell21 uploaded a video in March this year, and viewers are convinced that a mimic was trying to get into her home. Something can be heard scratching against Emma's door. A faint voice can be heard calling out, saying, "I know you're in there." Thankfully, Emma keeps the door locked and doesn't try to communicate with whatever is out there. If she had, viewers say a mimic could have been let into her home and would have haunted her for the rest of her life. However, despite not engaging with the thing outside, Emma hears scratching on her door again the very next day.
Are you there? Let me in! And this is why I can't call the cops, because when I go to look, there's no one there. I know it's hard to see, but I'm not opening the door. There's like no one out there. I'm like, this is a window. There's no people, but this is a window, and you can really see out there. It's hard to see out. So I don't know what the hell is going on.
This time, the scratching is even more insistent, and the voice is louder, demanding to be let inside. Emma still does not open the door, and even shows that there's no one outside. She does her best to ignore the unsettling noises, and a few days later, shares a video to explain what she thinks is going on.
A lot of people are telling me to call the police. I can't do that because as I've seen, there is nothing there ever. I have actually been dealing with this type of stuff since I was very young. This specific video, my mom used to tell me all the time that I would tell her I was talking to people in my room, that I heard people outside of my door and they were talking to me. I personally don't really remember it because I was pretty young. Again, it hasn't happened to me in a long time, like since I was that young. but it did start happening recently. That video was it happened a couple times before that, so I'm honestly just kind of used to it at this point, I guess. Oh, some people ask me if there are scratches on the outside of the door. There are not.
Emma explains that she believes paranormal energy has always surrounded her, even when she was young. So, could Emma have inadvertently attracted a mimic? And what might have happened if she had opened the door?
Are you there? Let me in.
If this is an occurrence and you want to put out proof that this is happening, you and apparently this happens all the time. So she already knows when this is going to happen. Aside from knowing that this is going to happen, she's a psychic or sensitive, right? Or maybe she doesn't want to I don't know. This whole entire thing doesn't make sense. And lastly, yes, there are mimics, but within the paranormal field, they are doppelgangers. Doppelgangers, mimics, because mimic is the action of a doppelganger. It mimics a person to let your guard down. The whole story is correct, except it kind of scratches me the wrong way when they don't even mention there's a doppelganger. But I don't know. I'm not really feeling this. What about you guys? You guys, as you already know, I like to read the comments and socialize with you guys. So leave your comment in the comment section. What do you think? This doesn't rub me the right way.
This next eerie video was uploaded by Mrs. Tennyson to you, who titled it "Creepy Ghost While My Client is Sleeping." And well, it could be. Mrs. Tennyson works as an in-home nurse for the elderly. One of her patients is an elderly woman who she visits nightly and reportedly talks in her sleep, but not just murmurs or mumbling. Her patient speaks as if someone is there with her. One night, strange noises from the bedroom drew the nurse's attention. She went to check and found the woman fast asleep. But something about the room felt off. From that night on, the nurse started monitoring the room more closely using the home security cameras, and a few nights later, the strange noises returned. This time, she stayed glued to the monitor, and what she saw spooked her beyond words.
Every night I'm at work, I be thinking I'm tripping. But you gotta watch this video, y'all. You see that move under the bed?
Could have been done.
Like, I know for a fact this close to my client's house. I be seeing, you see it keep moving like right there under the bed?
Okay, no, that's a good one.
It's moving back and forth. You see it?
I would love to see movement.
It's ghost
to compare.
in my client's house. Look under her bed. It'll come out and go back. Now she in bed sleep. She ain't moved an ounce.
I mean, she was moving a little bit. But I would like to see
Do you
movement.
see how it keep coming out, going back in? This is no joke.
Something mist-like moves near the bed, low to the floor, sliding in and out from underneath the woman's bed. But just what on earth is it? It's worth noting that apparently the elderly woman lives completely alone. What's more is that the nurse mentions that the elderly woman often speaks softly at night, as if she's having a quiet conversation with someone. But when asked about it the next day, the elderly woman never remembers a thing. So, what is this mysterious thing appearing in and out from underneath this elderly woman's bed? Let me know.
I mean, in all honesty, when there is a bedridden person, And this is a norm, actually. When you see people speaking, reaching out as though, like, they're going to grab something out of the sky. It is near death experiences. Like, not that you're in an accident, no, but like they're near death and they're experiencing certain things. I would like to know if this lady is still amongst us. But with everything that, um, with everything that I have experienced, with everything that I have, researched, this is a norm for people that is about to, unfortunately, they don't have much time left. Now, at first, I thought it was a dust or something, but then it kept on going back and forth. What I wanted to know is that, I would like to see somebody walking around in that room just to compare, because with night vision, certain cameras that are not good quality, the frame per second, it's really slow. So even if somebody was to move like really fast, it leaves like a trail, right? Like, it leaves like a misty kind of thing. Not saying that that's a person. That is definitely not a person doing that. But I would like to compare how a person moves, and that, I'm gonna say it. It looked like an orb. It looked like an orb on the floor around the lady. So I do believe that this is authentic. I do believe that the camera caught something. I just wish there was some way to compare, I guess, the speed, so we can know what is the type of orb that we're looking at. So that everybody says, orb is a floaty ball. No, orb is not a just a floaty ball, right? Like, there's different types, different, you know, uh spheres of orbs, especially, a lot of times within the paranormal field, like, we don't even like videos or pictures with orbs, because it could be it could be dust, insects, so on and so forth. But this looked very interesting, I might add. Let's continue on.
This next clip was uploaded to the internet by the ghost hunting group Fearful Encounters. The group venture out to the Old South Pittsburgh Hospital, a former medical facility in Tennessee that closed its doors in the late 1990s.
Ooh.
Since then, it's gained a notorious reputation for intense paranormal activity, including unexplained voices, shadow figures, and physical encounters. Not long into their investigation, they capture someone or something on camera.
Wow.
As the camera pans round the hallway, all seems fine. However, when they pan back the other way just a second later, a mysterious, tall, dark figure can be seen standing motionless in the center of the corridor. But what is it? The tall man is believed to be one of the more powerful entities lingering in the building, and viewers of this video agree that this dark figure is just that. Many other commenters also mention their experiences with the so-called tall man. But is this really him?
I saw some
You
of the
tell
comments.
me.
All right. Well, first of all, one of the comments that I read was like, how did you not say hell no and just run? Because a lot of times when we catch certain apparitions and stuff, we're not seeing it with our naked eye. We review the footage and then we see it upon reviewing everything we recorded. And another thing is, I would love to get a little bit more information, because that is awesome. That's one of the things that I like doing. I like to explore, do urbex exploration, but I add a bit of a paranormal investigating twist to it. And that was an awesome catch, may I add, because even though I would like to see the raw clip, just to compare it. There was too many slow motion things going on, which doesn't really help the video, but you know, it is content that they're putting out there for us to see, but I would like to see the raw footage so I could see exactly how everything looks, because from upon reviewing what we just saw, there's definitely something standing in the middle of the hallway, but it wasn't a regular person. I think that you would have caught at least something, the legs standing apart or something, but this looked like it was just a straight line with a bunch of, you know, curves on it. What that it was interesting. I liked it.
Late one night, a woman named Daria was at home with her husband and their 3-year-old daughter. Everyone was asleep, and the house was still. But just after 3 a.m, Daria's phone lit up with a motion alert from her home security system. Something had triggered the living room camera. She opened the app, expecting maybe her pet or a flicker of light. Instead, she saw this. The face of someone or something can be seen peeking out from behind the wall. According to Daria, no one was awake at the time, and apparently, the hallway leads to the bedroom where Daria, her partner, and her daughter were fast asleep.
I mean, honestly, you don't really see much. I don't know how you got a face from that, but they did say they have a dog, and she was checking whether or not if it was the dog. Uh, how can we not say it wasn't the dog? I mean, it could have been. I'm sorry, you guys. I mean, this is my mindset. I mean, for us to really, well, for me in particular, because I'm not one of those content creator reacting persons that see something, they're gonna be like, and do all this theatrics. No, I am looking at every video, every detail, everything about the video, and then I come up with my 2 cents, because I do think rationally. And before you hear me scream, which I can't for the life of me, I cannot scream. I don't have that picture, whatever. But it's gonna take a lot for me to be like, or or whatever. But anyway, that could have been the dog. I mean, we don't really see anything but like a butt coming out from from the side edge. You know, definitely not a face.
This next footage was captured on a family CCTV camera overlooking their backyard pool. Late one evening, after putting their kids to bed, the mother and father step outside to relax under the stars. What happens next is a complete mystery. As the couple sit by the pool, the lights suddenly cut out. They both look spooked, and then, just seconds later, the mother vanishes into thin air. The man jumps up, clearly panicked, looking around like he's trying to process what just happened. But there's no sign of her anywhere. This video has been shared across forums and social media, with some viewers calling it one of the strangest disappearances they've seen. And while some write it off as a hoax, others believe this could be far more disturbing: an abduction. An abduction.
I'm just saying, but that was edited as fudge. All that was edit. I mean, you could even tell that the water, and there's no reflection on the water. The flash kind of throws you off, but then you see all the stick figure shining across. The camera was very bad, which is probably why they took advantage of it. Because even when with the guy falling to the side, he literally disappeared, falling to the side. So if somebody was to use a very bad camera and with the intention to orchestrate something like this, that lady could have gotten up and bolted, and we would have not seen nothing except all the sparkly stick figures.
Mirrors are sometimes said to be portals to other dimensions. In this next video, a man who apparently lives in a haunted house claims to see ghosts in his bedroom mirror. The mirror came with the house, and at first, the man thought it looked good, so he decided to keep it. But then one night, he records this.
Jesus. No reason whatsoever to check on the bed if the apparition was next to him. We can't even tell what the F we're seeing. All right, this video is going long enough.
No, 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 não é possível!
It's going on long enough. Cut it.
A figure can be seen in the reflection of the mirror. Even as the poster shines light towards it, illuminating the creepy figure, it just stands there, staring right at him. But as the person recording looks around the room, there's no one there. Creepiest of all, he says he lives alone. So, just who or what is this?
Hey guys, this is gonna be the last video, but I honestly feel like I owe you guys an apology. I know that a lot of you guys watch my videos because I give a decent thesis of with my experience and everything going, but all of this, I think the one video that was interesting was one with the old lady and the orb on the floor. That's the one video out of all of this. So let's just see this last one. Hopefully, the rest would be good.
This next clip was shared to an Indonesian social media site and shows what should have been an innocent cooking video. But as the poster, a young woman, flips the camera around to record herself, she gets the fright of her life when she sees something behind her. This is what she saw.
Wow, masih di sana dikit dan bakso. So yummy. So, kita langsung aja ambil mangkok.
A dark figure with long black hair can be seen peeking out from the top of the stairs. It briefly disappears behind the wall, only to reappear a second later, seeming to walk slowly towards the young woman, who gasps in terror. Now, the origins of this video are a little mysterious, since it was originally posted to an Indonesian social media site. I haven't been able to track down its original source, so if any of you know who this young woman is and what happened to her after she stopped recording, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, this one will remain a mystery.
Not really. It is very well known that a lot of these paranormal content videos, especially originating from Indonesia, I think there is a trend going on who could scare their viewers the most by creating these type of videos to go viral, because that was BS. And if you can find the source, Mind Junkie, is because this has been there was too many hands in the cookie jar, if you know what I mean. That's probably the reason why this has gone through so many hands, through so many. It's like a recording. It's like a VHS tape, and you just keep on recording over and over and over the same VHS tape. Yes, I brought back the VHS. God damn it! But this was a disappointing video. Nonetheless, it was a video. So, with that being said, I'm sorry, and I hope this doesn't discourage you guys or new viewers to to do what you do when you like a channel. Hit that like, share, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff, and I'll catch you guys on the next. Peace.